No hej, witam Was bardzo, bardzo serdecznie w odcinku 5 z serii Alan Wake. No dzisiaj oficjalnie rozpoczynamy rozdział 3. Myślę, że już od razu możemy przejść do rozpoczęcia dzisiejszego odcinka. Zapraszam.
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
No właśnie, i tutaj na tym etapie zakończyliśmy ostatni odcinek.
Come on, mister. I'll take you to Rose's trailer.
No, także będziemy mogli już tutaj, myślę, ze spokojem kontynuować. No, idzie to. Jeszcze dalej. Tu.
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers. Just follow me. It's not far.
To jeszcze dalej? Ja myślałam, że to tu. A to jeszcze dalej. Okej, miodzio, miodzio. O, jest, patrzcie, jest, jednak jest. Jednak dobrze jest się rozglądać. Dobra, dobra, idziemy.
Listen, I got things to do. This place don't run itself.
Okej, rozumiem.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The scratching hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Okej, to akurat jest mega interesujące. Chodzi o tą babkę, która
Oh, give me a break, mister. Can we just get a move on?
co nas zaczepiła. Gdy byliśmy tam w jakimś w tym barze, chyba bodajże, to nam mówiła o tym, żebyśmy nie wchodzili tak sobie w ciemność. A potem chyba drugi raz ją widziałam na komisariacie, tak mi się wydaje.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
I to tyle? Tak? Koniec? Już z nim tutaj już nie mamy o czym rozmawiać, podobno. Szczerze powiedziawszy, to ja bym tam go miała tak czy siak na oku, bo cholera wie, słuchajcie, czy zaraz się nie przemieni też w jednego z innych. Termos.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
What the fuck? Nie ma go. Okej.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Nie! Oh, come on.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
O cholera.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
What the hell? I knew it! Wiedziałam, że ta baba ma coś z tym wspólnego. No ładnie. Okej. To co? Czas... Może wyjdziemy przez okno? Co? Wyskoczymy sobie przez okno? Myślę, że to by był dobry pomysł. Naprawdę. W ogóle to tak... Nie podoba mi się to, wiecie, że ta kobieta nawet miała coś wspólnego z tym wcześniejszym pisarzem. Nie podoba mi się to. Ale okej, dobrze.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Trzeba patrzeć, czy by nas zaraz nie zaatakowała, słuchajcie, bo to... Patrzcie, jest tam. O, poczekaj, ja najpierw termosik sobie wezmę. Pewnie. Bardzo nieładnie postąpiłaś, ci
Barry
powiem.
was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
Serialnie?
Right. I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day. Come back soon.
Oczywiście. Od razu mam mgłę, moi drodzy. Żeby było ciekawiej. Tak?
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
Tak, to już wiemy. To już wiemy, słuchaj.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
No to będzie grubo. Którędy ja szłam? Tędy?
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air, and let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I am the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know, I just...
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
I had argument with Danny, Danny, and, then I got in trouble with the law, and, I'm just, well...
I heard something like that, Walt.
Yeah. Well, Daddy's my best friend, and, they let me out on bail today. And now I'm just alone here at the window, waiting. Man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. Something's gonna happen. I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
How can I be sure you will walk away? Why'd you love deception? I mean, how can I be sure?
Dobra, to teraz musimy iść tamtą stronę. O, patrzcie, jest.
Oh, you're gonna get it now.
Ojojoj,
God knows
ojojoj.
what you've done to that poor girl. This is Agent Nightingale, FBI.
O, panie.
Give him up, Hemingway. You're under arrest. You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face. Stay right where you are, Triple A. What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on. Make it easy on him.
Get after it. Don't let him
Oh
get
shit.
away. Move it, move it, move it. I'll have your chance if you let him get away.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Znowu przez... Jest piękny las. Super. Tam gdzie mgła, tam i ja.
Move out. Search the area. Move out. There he is. We have the suspect in sight.
Biegnij, biegnij, Alan. Biegnij.
He's gonna try to make it through here.
Ciemność mnie
Damn!
This way.
chroni. Przynajmniej teraz. Teraz jesteśmy zupełnie z innej strony. Tak to zawsze żeśmy uciekali. I to tak dosłownie. A teraz to ciemność... Ciemność ma nas uratować. Ciekawa perspektywa. Zobaczmy.
For decades, The darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Oh shit! Nic tu nie ma. Ej, chwila. Co tam było? A, nic, dobra. Nadal mam uciekać, słuchajcie.
Search the area. Stay sharp. This way. Over here. Hey, who's there? What is that?
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
No niestety. Ale tutaj mamy zupełnie co innego. Jak na razie jest to dziwne, ale ciemność jest po naszej stronie. Helikopter? Are you seriously? Przecież to tylko Alan.
You on the ground. Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run. Freeze!
Nie ma takiej opcji. Czy wy to widzicie? O! Bez jaj, dajcie mi tutaj zapasy. Idziemy na górę w takim razie. To jest punkt, no, widokowy. Moi drodzy, widokowy.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, Mulligan, what are you doing? Come on! Sit down and give me that. Jane, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, if you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both of them. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The, Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Wiecie co? Wydaje mi się, że teraz będzie wszystko, dosłownie wszystko na Alana. I tam termosik jest. Tam jest termosik. Na to też mogę spojrzeć? No niestety nie. A nie mogę. Użyj.
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
Tak, no, tu. Dobra, tam też mamy. Chwila, może z tamtej strony będzie lepiej. No nie. Tyle. To tyle. Jeśli chodzi o bycie tutaj. Nadal mamy uciekać. Super. Prawda, dziwnie się czuję. Biorąc pod uwagę, że wiecie, nie mamy ani latarki, ani broni.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
W sensie rozgłośni radiowej. No teraz jesteśmy w ogóle, tak jak mówiłam, bez latarki, bez broni, bez czegokolwiek. Oh shit.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Zniszcz bramę, ale że jak? No i powiem wam szczerze, że właśnie, że no jest to takie bardzo, bardzo dziwne, nie? No bo w tym momencie to trochę ten mrok nas chronił, tak to wyglądało. O, jest. Dobra, uruchom.
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
Serio? Come on. No dobrze, Alan, dobrze. Jak chcesz naprawiać, to będziesz naprawiał. Cóż ja tutaj mogę ci dalej rzec? Chcesz, to naprawiaj. O, kopnij. Dobrze. Sobie kopnij. Ej, tu jest termos. Super. To co? Już mogę ten? Już mogę śmiało iść, słuchajcie. Oczywiście bez latarki, nie? Bez niczego. Pyk, pyk, pyk. Właśnie daleko jeszcze? Aha, znowu mamy. Okej. Dziwne to, nie uważacie? Mamy latarkę. O mój Boziu, słuchajcie. Szaleństwo w biały dzień. Okej. Takie etapy to ja mogę mieć, słuchajcie. No, dobra.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over. Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report. Over. Team 2, come in. I need a report. Over. Come on, guys. Talk to me. Come in, please. Over.
Wow. Nice. O, jakaś o właśnie, bateria i to wszystko? A tutaj są jakieś kartki? No właśnie, w którą stronę mam teraz się kierować? O, tutaj, patrzcie. Już jesteśmy tu.
And here's another call. You're on KBF-FM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
Well, I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
Dobra, wychodzi na to, że to jest nasza jedyna droga. Tędy, ale... Już byście chcieli. Już byście chcieli mnie aresztować. Mnie? Proszę
Touched
was.
by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
No, wcale mnie to nie dziwi.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Masakra.
What do you have for us?
Well, I just don't see why Scott's bothered with the trailer park.
What do you mean?
It's a trailer park.
O,
Of course you
o,
wouldn't
o.
interrupt this place like that.
Coś tam jest w środku.
The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Well,
Chwila.
Let the try to sort themselves out. I'm sorry.
No dobra, myślę, że możemy z nim porozmawiać, nie?
Ale zanim...
Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks. I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake.
Chwila. Chwila.
It looks like Mr. Wake is going to need a moment before we can talk, so let me give you a little background while he prepares himself. You've all heard the name, of course. Alan Wake is the author of a very successful series of Alex Casey crime novels. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt.
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him. What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Dlaczego? Dlaczego nam to robisz? Dlaczego? Znowu las.
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Jesteś po prostu niepoważny, słuchaj. Znowu to samo, znowu. Po prostu on uwielbia, moi drodzy, on uwielbia ten las. Taka jest prawda. Taka jest po prostu prawda. Pogódźmy się już z nią. Dobra, co to jest? Okej. Zobaczmy.
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you? Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
No kurczaki. No to fajnie, uroczo.
Super. A my mamy gdzie dostać się tam? Tam widzę jakieś światełko. I co, to tyle? No nie, bez jaj. Gońcie się. No nareszcie. Proszę bardzo. O, kartka, kartka. Nie, nie kartka. To nie jest kartka.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Nic więcej tutaj nie ma? Nie. Skurczybyki małe. Jest okej, jest okej. Tam jest kartka.
The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
Tutaj mamy, że tak powiem, zamknięte. Że wychodzi na to, że mamy się poruszać tą stroną. Znaczy tą drogą. Termosik zawsze wezmę. Zawsze wezmę termosik. Dobra, przeczytamy sobie tą jeszcze karteczkę, którą żeśmy znaleźli.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Okej. No i dobra. I na tym, moi drodzy, zakończymy dzisiejszy odcinek. Bo trochę, nie powiem, trochę się działo. Faktycznie. Oczywiście standardowo znowu jesteśmy w lesie. To jest na takiej zasadzie, że nie w domu, że wszędzie dobrze, tylko w domu najlepiej. Nie. To jest na odwrót. Wszędzie dobrze, ale w lesie najlepiej. To jest na takiej zasadzie, moi drodzy. No dobrze. Ale to by było na tyle. A tak, no to widzimy się w kolejnych przygodach. Także do zobaczenia. Pa, pa!